Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What did I tell you about AI? What did I tell you? You know, let's grab some Mike's Hard Mango. I don't think you can even see it. There we go, Hard Mango. So let's you know, we made a couple grand on those flips. Let's pop it open, okay? And you know, cheers, guys. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. Let's go over the watch list for this week and for December in that case, because we got December around the corner. So you can see here, it's the 30th, tomorrow's the 31st, so by the time it is Monday, we should be, unless there's a 32nd, which I've never seen, we should be seeing the first on Monday. So here's the watch list. Okay, so Serve Robotics, NVIDIA, I believe, invested in this one, and it did pump to 24. Of course, we knew that pumps were going to eventually come back down anyways. Right now, it is holding support between, let me get my rectangle tool. So, 650 to 780. A very volatile move here. So there's, I'm not going to call it the bottom yet because it's only touched it once. Like once and then came back and touched it twice. I want to see a third touch before I buy in. The volume, as you can see, pretty low. Look at that, 3,000. Oh no, 3 million, 5 million. Yeah, pretty low volume. This one's a riskier play compared to other stocks as well. Still hasn't proven itself. I'm not gonna go over in detail. Maybe in another video. But as of right now, not a play, but something to keep an eye on to see if it becomes a play in the future. Uranium, I was looking at this one. I know someone in my Discord mentioned, hey, is this a buy? And I'm like, well, it's a buy under 6, I think is what I said to him. So he must be happy because this thing, it formed a double bottom and then bounced. So, yeah, if this breaks 8, I don't know if you, there's no bottom here. If anything, this looks like it could break out higher. Depends on what the market does this coming week, but this looks like ascending triangle. That's what this looks like. There you go. There's your, oops, where's my line? Okay, there you go. There's your ascending triangle. So if this follows the pattern, we should break out above. We should go to $10. So there you go. This is a breakout play. This is a breakout play. Sorry, I didn't have the mic on my head. It was all the way down there somewhere on the floor right now. But yeah, this is a UEC breakout play right here. If it breakout happens, we can go to 10. SNDL, wheat stock. I was trading Tilray, but it kind of broke down, so I kind of stopped. But SNDL here, nice little bottom, touched several times. It's held since April, well, since this year, since the 17th of this year. So that's something I'm keeping an eye on. I'm waiting for it to come down to around 1. Yeah, I'm waiting for like 180-ish. So that's the new wheat. I think it is a wheat stock. Maybe I'm wrong. It better be a wheat stock, isn't it? It's a new. I had to find a new wheat stock to trade. So I was like, okay, let's see what's out there. Yeah, it is a cannabis. Yep. So this is the new Tilray because Tilray broke down. So keep an eye on this one. I might alert this one this coming week if you're in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to join. Turkey10 is the coupon code for a $10 discount for the month. I think that expires today. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna have another one for December, anyways, for Christmas and all that. So SNDL, but yeah, best time to join is gonna be the 1st of this month, so on Monday. Oh, for those of you who are watching this and you're not in the Discord for some reason, it's not free. The Discord is not free, just to be clear. I don't think I've ever. No, I can't run a free Discord in a paid Discord. It's too much work. I'm not Moon Market here. So, gold. I don't want to talk about gold. I like gold. I like the way it moves here. It just runs. I don't see a play here. If anything, I see I don't really short, so it's kind of weird for me to say this because I don't short, but this looks like a breakdown ready to happen. I wouldn't bother with Kinross Gold, KGC here. I don't care about this one. C3 AI, I wouldn't chase anything AI right now. Look at that. That's a double top as well. Wouldn't chase it right now. You want to buy it before the hype jumps in. This thing has an absolute bottom here. See, this is what we look for, bottoms. This thing down here is where you want to buy. Here around 20 to 23 bucks. Every time it comes down there, it has a pump back up to the top here. Rinse and repeat. So there you go. C3 AI, a future play. But definitely not a play this coming week. Definitely not. Definitely uranium. And so far, uranium and SNDL looking good. New Brew, don't care for it right now. This is how I do my chart analysis. I just keep opening charts and just, don't care for it. Don't care for it. Don't care for it. I can just look at it. Within 1 second, I know this is not something I want to touch. Look at this. Bearish pattern here. It looks like it's getting ready to break down even lower. So I can recognize that immediately, just within a second. This one I did add. I think I said this. I don't know if I said. Where did I say this? I think I said this on Twitter. I said, hey, if this thing is gonna pump, it better pump from here. If we get that MACD crossover on Monday, we should maybe pump as far as 45. So there's gonna be some money to be made there. If this wants to stay on the higher exchange, I believe it has to hit $1. But I was told maybe not. So maybe it meets some other requirement. Either way, because this thing did acquire QIND, the last thing shareholders want to see is the stock to go down to double zeros and get beat down. It's a low float as well, but if it gets beat down, it's going to look bad. Because then it's not going to give people confidence for SAML and ILIS's own uplist. So I think this is going to pump, in my opinion. Especially with that low float. Color, I talked about this one, but I'm like, I don't know if I don't. You guys know me, I don't like chasing. And I don't think we're going to come back down to, I'm going to remove that. I thought maybe it would come back down, but it looks like it's running hot and we might not see those levels ever again. So personally, I think I'm just not going to. We don't like to chase on this channel. So we're going to have to wait and see where this stock is going to settle in terms of bottom. Where is it going to bottom? Is it really going to come back down to 10 cents? Is it really going to come back down to 20 cents? Or is this, because 20 cents was the bottom, but this wasn't on my radar. So what's going to happen here? How low is this going to come back down? Where's the bottom going to be next? This thing loves to have pumps and eventually it retraces not all of its move, but most of it. So, and that's a pattern that it has. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it just keeps going, but I wouldn't chase it. If anything, you might want to day trade it if you think you're going to get another big green candle to follow. But you would have to have a stop loss and get that. And I don't know. I'm just not a day trader. I'll probably put this as a day trade underneath. In the Discord, I have a day trade section, but I don't day trade. So I'll just put it there if someone wants to touch it and play it. But I don't recommend it. And I don't like chasing. Coinbase. Looks like Coinbase's movement is going to depend on. It's going to depend entirely on Bitcoin and the way that's moving. Well, how's Bitcoin moving over the weekend? It's red. It's kind of just. If Bitcoin breaks out, then it's just better. I don't know. I don't like Coinbase right now. Not the way this one looks. No, thank you. I wouldn't touch it. Trump media. I already told everyone like, hey, this is kind of just going sideways here. Might be a good opportunity to buy in anticipation of another pump to the upside, especially around Trump's inauguration. It might get a pump. So there you go. You want to accumulate this one. If you want to play this one for a swing, you want to swing it into January. That would be the play. Just start accumulating it for the next pop. But I'm not touching this one. I don't. I just told you that there's so many plays here, but. Out of all those plays, which one do you really think is the best one out of all of them? So it's kind of about taking the best play possible. And DJT isn't one of them. But it's a play, definitely, if you want to buy here and accumulate for another big... I mean, this thing, when it goes, it goes. Look at that V-shape. Look at those V-shapes. When it goes, like I'm not kidding, it runs. So it's up to you if you want to play DJT. But I'm not. I think there's safer plays out there. I go for safe over... I go for safe and reliable over... volatile with potential for more money. ASTS, I like the trading range that it's in, but it's touched it multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This is the 5th time it's touching it, but you can see like 3 red candles followed by another green candle going into support. I don't know. Let me lower it here. I don't like the way it's looking here. I want to see Monday. Like I said, this whole week it just went sideways. So I want to see Monday how ASTS moves before I would alert it and buy in. Because this is a nice little trading range between 23 and 30. And I remember telling people, like, don't chase. Wait, it'll come back down and it'll go sideways. That's all there is to it. Quantum computing. You think I'm going to chase this? No, thank you. I'm not even going to bother with that one. Domino's Pizza. I think Warren Buffett bought this one. The bottom was down here at around $400. But like I said, I'm not going to. If I'm going to buy Domino's Pizza, I'll just order a box right now. And my free emergency pizza. So that's 2 boxes. It's not even free. You still have to pay like a little bit for it. Like what? I guess if you get the pan version, you still have to pay a little extra. Whatever. As long as it's cheaper, then I guess. It's cheap anyways. Who cares? But I like Domino's Pizza. But just a pan pizza though. With the jalapenos and the sausage and the bacon and the Alfredo sauce instead of the tomato sauce. It's delicious. If you don't like spicy, then you don't even need the... You can just not have the jalapenos on there. And it's just creamy because of the Alfredo sauce. I've never tried something like that, and it's just so delicious and unhealthy. But if anyone hasn't tried that, give it a shot. Yeah, Warren Buffett pump is what I would call this. Close the gap here. I think I'd wait to see if it comes back down to 400. Because it's gone up. Like, look at this. Holy crap. Gone up as far as 540. Comes back down as low as 290. Over the long term, this is pretty volatile. Huh. But wherever... It likes to bottom out, though. It likes to have these bottoms. Which is good. If it has a pattern of showing bottoms... Revealing bottoms constantly, then we just keep buying at the bottom. I'm going to keep an eye on Domino's Pizza. That's might be a good flip. Because this was a trading range between $3.94 and $4.40. So, nice $50 flip. Yeah, I like Domino's Pizza right now so far. But it's not a trading opportunity right now. Wait for it to come down. APLD would be a breakout opportunity. This has to break out above 12 to go higher. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. You really don't want to... This is a breakout play. If you want to wait for the bottom, well, you're going to have to wait a while for it to reveal itself. It just takes time. If you've seen most of these charts that I've run, you'll notice that a lot of them who have formed a bottom, it takes kind of a couple months for it to form that bottom. So this is... I would wait for the bottom wherever that may be. But you can play the breakout above 12. QQQ... I don't really play QQQ. You would only want to play it for calls, but I'm not really a calls guy. So I would yeah, no, I don't care for it. Stag, don't care for it where it's at. I think I want this cheaper. I want it back under 35, or maybe it's gonna bottom at 36 here. So I'll wait for it to come down, especially after that big red candle. Actelis Network, I already took the loss on that one. This one's done and over with. The ILIS. Not the ILIS, the QIND merger didn't happen, so this one's kind of dead in the water at this point. You needed the suckers from QIND and ILIS to jump in and push it up for you, because they're the morons that keep buying, thinking it's going to go to the moon. So they're not here anymore, so it's kind of, like I said, look at the volumes. It's just kind of dead in the water. There's no interest in it anymore, despite the news that it gets. See, a stock can have great revenues and a lot of potential and get military contracts. If no one cares, the stock's not going to move because there's no volume coming in. That's the reality. Cyberlux, I'm buying 10K on Monday. That's it. It's at the bottom. I'm buying 10K on Monday. And we have a Q&A coming as well. And the announcement of that Q&A is going to be interesting. Neo stock, we'll see if it actually holds here. This is the third touch. I'm going to watch Monday and see if it bounces here. That might be the bottom. I need that third touch to... I need another green candle to confirm. But I did buy 100 shares and alerted that in the Discord. Soundhound, not chasing that. That's... Nope. It's literally near at top at $10. Has to break $10 to go higher. My price target is 20 if it can break 10. But... Yeah, if AI stocks continue to pump, then we could see this at 20. But, yeah, I'm not chasing that. Big Bear, not chasing anything AI right now that's moved a lot. Wouldn't chase it. GME, wait for $20. That's the absolute bottom. It can run all at once. It always comes back down to 20. That's the pattern there. Tilray, dead in the water because it broke down below a strong support. Palantir, wouldn't chase it here. If you want to play the breakout above 68. If it breaks 68, we're going to 70 and then 74, in my opinion. So that's a breakout play, not so much... Wait, is this... I think I see... This looks like... it looks like it's getting ready to break out. That's... I believe... Yeah, that's a ascending triangle. So, We could see 70 plus this coming week. AITX at the bottom. I'm going to look to, I'm going to add 40K around here. I'm just going to start accumulating here. So I might just slap the ask at 00293, whatever, for the next pump. ILIS might have bottomed out here as well. I'm going to look to add at 002s. Mara. See, some of these are so simple. You're like, oh, it's at the bottom. Just buy it. That's it. When it's actually at the bottom, you just load up. If it's near the bottom, you wait till it gets down there. Mara. Not chasing that. We like that one under 20. Tesla. Don't care for Tesla. Nvidia. You should have been buying on the way down. Any pullback in Nvidia is a winner. So Nvidia, we've been buying pullbacks. I've been alerting every pullback. That's it. It's like when this thing goes back to 150 and then 160, 170. A lot of people are going to be wishing they had bought when it was at 140, 130. So nice little swing trade in my opinion. If you're going to play it long, just keep accumulating. You can't go wrong. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Nvidia going long. I did not even mean to rhyme. Riot stock, I like it under 10 for obvious reasons. You can see here, likes to jump up to 18, comes back down under 10, rinse and repeat. So, and this one's good for flips as well, taking advantage of the volatility. So either or, I might alert some more for just to take advantage of the pumps that happen. The volatile like 30, 50 cent, not 50 cent. Well, for Mara, it's like $2 pumps. Like you could literally buy in the next day, it's up $2 in after hours. So, or not in after hours, in pre-market. So. But Riot, I like more of a long-term swing, which means we're going to wait for $10 and under. But the occasional flip here and there. SPY, don't care for it. Silver, I don't care for it right now. Sophie, it's way too expensive. Might go higher. I don't care for it. Better plays out there. Better long-term holds as well. Bitcoin, I'm not saying SoFi isn't a good long-term hold. I just not for me personally. I like AS stocks right now and anything related to Bitcoin. Bitcoin itself, again, watch for 100K plus. If that happens, we're going to see a huge pump on runners, on Marathon and Riot, and the ETFs, etc. All right, guys, that's your technical analysis. That's your watch list. A lot of plays out there. It's on you how you want to play it. You can day trade, swing trade, play the breakout, wait for the bottom. It's up to you, but I'm telling you right now from experience, for doing this 3 years, I just wait for the bottom. I'll see you guys in the next one.